Hey everyone, I'm Aaron the Toy Enhancer and welcome to the channel. On today's episode we're going to take a look at the Super 7 Tygra from Thundercats. See, he's got his Bolo whip in there, alternate head. He has a shorter version of the whip. It's a classic Super 7 box. Pause that and give that a read if you'd like. Some information on Tygra. Tygra was one of the nobles that jumped aboard the ship when their home planet was blowing up. Let's go ahead and crack them open. Get right into this guy. Tygra was a cool character because he could take his Bolo whip and loop it around him, and it gave him the power and invisibility, and he could sneak by enemies or just start attacking them. It's a really cool part of the cartoon. He was also had the power to produce like holograms or make you hallucinate, but it weakened him greatly. So he didn't do it that much in the cartoon because he would almost make him pass out after he did it. Let's get him out of the package. So at the end here, we're going to do a vintage comparison. So I have the original back from the 80s. It's the close-up on Tygra. He looks awesome. I love the muscle tone that they gave him. Complements him well. Unlike Chitara, they gave her character no muscle tone, and that it just makes her look weird, in my opinion. It's the feet. Tygra was always known for having the exposed feet where you could see the claws and whatnot. I don't think any other Thundercat actually had that, so that made him unique from the group. He was also a scientist and architect, and he would help Panthro design and build things. He was the architect of the cat's lair. So it looks awesome. Super 7 did a great job. There is shading, like in the muscle tone. I don't know if you can see that. Face looks amazing. Alright, so let's get into the accessories. See how he stands up. And he comes with a couple different Bolo whips. So let's go through the Bolo whips. This is the first one. It takes up the most space because it's, as you see, it's like a solid whip shape. But if we can get it into his hand, try this real quick. So you can see, you can get this wicked looking action with it, depending on which way you circle it or whatnot. Just by doing that. So that was really cool. I really like the solid one. And then the secondary Bolo whip that it came with. Let me get this out of the package. Be careful here. So on the secondary Bolo whip, it was a fabric string, flexibility, and then it came down to these three here, which I'm sure you can display with. In my opinion, this one was just a much better display method. The solid solid version, because of course this is gonna, gravity will take effect in the display of that. So they have that bolo whip, and then we have one more bolo whip, and it's the small version before it actually, because he would whip this and it would extend out, and just kind of similar to Tara's bow staff. It was a small piece like that, and then it would just extend out. So all the weapons that the Thundercats did use were very unique and magical to some extent. That was a cool part about Thundercats. A lot of people probably didn't even know. Okay, and then we have an alternate head. This is cool because he's just showing his teeth, you know, he's ready for battle in this. Where when this one comes with just the normal expression. There's the difference between them. Very cool. He's a stout figure. I've been nothing but impressed by Super 7's Thundercat line. They've already come out with the Thunder Tank, and we'll do a review on that. I know you've probably seen it in tons of my videos sitting to the side there. I will review it. I actually opened that before I started to get involved with YouTube. We'll get into that though. And then here's the alternate hands. Very simple. Just different grabbing and clawing like hands. So let's take a look at the vintage. And there's actually two vintage ones. It falls into the old Tygra, young Tygra. That's what they called them over the years to just decipher the two. And there was a cartoon where he ages and then goes back young again. So this is the vintage one. This is what they call the old Tygra, which is very similar to this. It's just that Super 7 did an amazing job. Oops, I lost a whip there. But yeah, just an amazing job compared to the original toy, in my opinion. I love this toy because I grew up with it. Yeah. So grab his whip. This is a remake of the whip, the bolo whip. I don't have the vintage one, and it's a little pricey, but the remakes, I mean, they do so good. And it's just a piece of rubber with some strings, and then the bolo balls, you know. But that'll show you like some of his action. They had a little trigger on the back that you would work up and down, and that would give his arm the action. That was a cool little feature that they had back in the 80s. And then we'll bring in young Tygra, and I'll keep up the old Tygra. So this is another version of Tygra that was released in the 80s. Why they did this, I don't know. Maybe one they weren't happy with. This one does look very cartoony like. You know, it's not like you would see on the normal Thundercat cartoon, where this one emulated it a little bit better. So I'm glad they did change it. But of course, if you're a collector, you want to have well, now you want to have all three of them. but you would always want the two. So every collector that I've seen always grab that. And that is the Super 7 Tygra. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't done so already, please give me a like, ring the bell to follow me for future reviews, and subscribe, of course. And I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks.